potentially put together a Kevin Durant-worthy package, and that is the Washington Wizards. Interesting, Mr. Rose. I have not heard this before, but recently the Wizards could put together a package with a bunch of draft assets and some young players that maybe could entice Sean Marks and the Nets to deal KD to his hometown team. I don't know why, but in the media, we always want players to play for their hometown team. I don't know why we do this, but we always do it. Is there any chance we could see a surprise team like the Wizards enter the KD sweepstakes?
Representing the DMV, and here's why. One of the coldest things to me in basketball is like the verbiage of when you're from north, south, east, and west, certain terms that you use. And the same thing in basketball, skills-wise, like with the Point Guys documentary that's coming out. I know you would appreciate all of the big-time New York City ball handlers, like that became their trademark. One of my favorite trademarks in the league was like DMV shimmy shake at the free throw line. I just think that's cold. It truly is. And Jacoby, here's why the media fantasizes and wants players to play for their hometown or home area, because that's a hometown hero. And you know that person is going to be invested in the community, not just focused on playing basketball. So that's what makes that relationship different. And so absolutely, if you're the Washington Wizards and you're Tommy Shepard and you can find a way to team KD up with Bradley Beal, you do that. You definitely do that. And so I like to hear that they're in the conversation, but again, when you call GM Jalen, like, I was looking at their roster, and I saw them play last year.
You know what?
Okay.
Let's call GM Jalen right now.
Okay, cool. You know what I love about that graphic, fam? Like, you know when Jay was like, best flow, most consistent, realest stories, I set the most trends. I was counting those trophies, and I do got like 7 championships.
Good for you. Good for you.
I really do.
Well, Jalen Rose is now going to be playing the role of the general manager of the Nets. I am calling.
Shep, what up, though? How you doing, my brother?
How you doing? This is David Jacoby. I'm taking over for the GM of the Miami Heat, actually. And Mr. Rose, I know you had a tough time last season. It's, vibes were bad in Brooklyn. You got swept. So I think it's time for some change. And, Kevin Durant doesn't want to be there anymore. So I want to take that problem off your hands. One of the teams that he mentioned that he wanted to play for was Miami Heat. And I've got a package for you. Now, everyone talks about the designated rookie rule. So you're going to have to get rid of Ben Simmons, but I'm sure you can handle that in your own time, because I've got a package for you that involves Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, 6th Man of the Year. Not just that, 4 first-round picks. Again, Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, 4 first-round picks for Kevin Durant. All you have to do is find a trade partner for Ben Simmons, and we can lock this in today.
See, the one thing about like the Miami culture that I know is like the Patriots in football. Like when Bill Belichick and Pat Riley calling, like you gotta look at the phone twice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta measure twice and cut once. So I know who I'm talking to on the phone. Since showtime. And I have to say a couple of things. Those 4 first-round picks are going to be late in the first round, since you're going to have Spo on the sideline, KD and Jimmy Butler on the team. You're in Miami, and people going to always come on to play there because of your culture and what you've established, but also save on state taxes. I want to ask another question. How many, and you know I love Duncan Robinson. You know it's my Wolverine guy. And you know I love Tyler Hero. I just saw his chest the other day, all tatted in the gym.
Great tattoo.
How many All-Star appearances combined did they have so far?
Bam Adebayo, All-Star appearance.
No, I'm talking about those two. I'm talking about those two.
Oh, well, the thing is, you're betting on their future, Mr. Rose. I mean, Tyler Hero's only been in the league for 3 years. So he's the future All-Star appearances, at least a dozen between the 3 of them.
Well, I was just at the playoffs, and y'all weren't using Duncan Robinson, and y'all lost to the Celtics. So let's talk about Bam. Did you see that there were multiple games that Bam was in single-digit points? He wasn't aggressive.
He makes winning plays. He sets picks. He moves the ball. You see his passing has really improved. Great defender, one of the best defenders. I
love Bam. Like, I believe like Jalen Durant can become a player like Bam. Like, I like Bam a lot, but I need him to be more consistent. Like, his best games in these playoffs were when Joel Embiid was out and when the Celtics bigs were out, like Time Lord in particular. So this is like, here's the thing. I just don't think like you guys had the assets to get the deal done.
Okay, that's fine. You know what, Mr. Rose? You know what, Mr. Rose, that's fine.
I want to propose something to you.
No, that's fine. If you don't think we get the deal done, you just run it back. What you did last year, do that again. You're going to have an unhappy KD, an unhappy Kyrie, an unhappy Steve Nash, and who knows if Ben Simmons is even going to play. So enjoy that season. Have a great time.
How about, I got to ask one question.
You'll be watching.
I got to ask one question, really important.
Enjoy the playing game.
I'll trade you KD. And when you call me back, think about this. If you include a package that gets me Spo.
I can't. Break it up. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. We'll take it to text. Let's take it to text. Bye.
Gee.
Oh, GM Jalen.
Spo a great asset. I'll bring Spo in. I'll bring Spo in and I'll make him a part owner. You know what I'm saying? I'll do like a football, baseball type thing with him. He's that valuable. But no, I don't believe that he had the assets on paper to get a Kevin Durant today.
Jalen, one day we're going to get GM Jalen to agree to a Kevin Durant trade. And it's not
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.